Attention gentlemen, and ladies for that matter, Valentine's Day is just a few days away, and we here at Fox 21 are trying to help you get the most bang for your buck. So we went to 4 local flower shops to see how much a dozen red roses is going to cost you and what you're going to get in the long run for your investment. The first shop we stopped at was Floral on East Platte Avenue. As with the case at any store, prices vary depending upon what you purchase. But to keep it even, we ordered 1 dozen roses in a vase. The total at Floral with tax came to $53.80. The next stop took us to Floral on East Platte Avenue. For 1 dozen red roses in a vase, $64.58. From there, we traveled to Colorado Springs Florist on East Boulder Avenue. The price, $80.71 with tax. And last but certainly not least, Skyway Creations Flower Shop on South 8th Street. The grand total for this beautiful arrangement, $96.85. Back to the Fox 21 studios with our 4 dozen roses. So we've had these roses in our station for about 3 days, and they told us to keep this optimum freshness to replace the water and add a little bit of flower food. But just to recap real quick, this is what we have before the whole transplant takes place. These roses were the ones we purchased from Flower, these from Colorado Springs Florist, Skyway, and last but not least, Platte Florist. And now I'm going to trim the stem of 48 roses. The most exciting Friday night I've had in months. Ah! They got thorns. And as luck would have it, we have recruited the nearly world famous Nikki Wyrick to talk about some flowers. Nikki, you're a girl.
Yes.
And I imagine in your life there's been some suitor to bring you roses.
A couple of dozen roses in my life, I guess.
What does it feel like when you get roses from somebody?
Honestly, it feels great. It makes you feel special, and you kind of like always leave them on your desk at work to rub it in a little bit, you know, if someone else doesn't get them because you just feel so good about it. You take it home, it's like I'm the only person that sees them at home. That's mean, huh?
That's love, is what that is. Spiteful love.
Yeah.
How much would you expect a dozen roses, a dozen red rose, to cost?
I would say between 50, 60 bucks.
Yeah.
You know, if they're gonna go all out, make it really fancy, then obviously you're paying for more than just the roses.
Yeah.
So then I'd be willing to go a little bit more because, blood.
Oh no! And these are the roses 6 days later. Now we purchased all of these roses on the same day, kept them in the same controlled environment, and watered them on the same day. As you can tell though, there are some discrepancies on how they've held up. This dozen came from Flower. After tax with the vase, the price totaled $53.80. This dozen purchased from Colorado Springs Florist totaled $80.71 after tax. 6 days later, these roses we purchased from Platte Floral, the total $64.58. And finally, the arrangement from Skyway Creations, $96.85. So hopefully this has been a bit of help to you as you make your final preparations for Valentine's Day. For Fox 21 News, I'm John Martin.